they were already a target, not from Coldplay, not from the cameraman, not from people around them, because of course nobody knew who they were. They were a target, but from the very universe, that it was a wake-up call to tell you have to change. We know what you are doing and you have to change. And I want to share with you like what is the deepest secret from this, because like I'm making this video because people were asking me what's your thoughts about it. I don't really have thoughts. Yeah, for sure I saw the news, but like I don't really I put my attention in these kind of things. But I know what people is trying to say, or what people is trying to understand, the spiritual meaning behind that, so you can also prevent something like this to happen into your life. And if you need any coaching to avoid this type of situations, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description in the video. Like, share, and subscribe if you want more people to prevent horrible things like this to happen in their life. And share this video, subscribe if you want to know more about this type of wisdom. My name is Nancy, and my passion is to help people to transform their lives by destroying and releasing the problem in the seed level, in the metaphysical plane, so the problem doesn't happen or come back again. The first thing I thought when I saw this video was, it's clearly these people, it's under a judgment, and because people go to court in the real life, but there is also a spiritual court and judgment happening in the spiritual and metaphysical level. I more or less share all this in my video so I can prevent people to go to these situations, because right now the universe is speeding up, and in the last 10 years I have seen an increase of situations like that. You have no idea. Like, I could make a video very long telling about this type of things. Cause and effect doesn't happen right away. The universe gives you a little chance to reflect when you do something bad, because we are gonna make mistakes. But the universe gives you a space to reflect, change, transform, repent from what you did and you hurt to others, and then be a different person, more aligned with your divine nature, not with the ego nature that is destruction and taking everything for me, for myself alone, and the rest of people, F yourself. So that was my first thought. It's clearly for me they have a lot of opportunities, because to end it up like this is not a random thing. The universe was already trying to catch them because they didn't want to change. It was very clearly for me to notice that these people, because it's not only the guy, but it seems like all the judgment is now to the guy, they do things and get away with things. And then, oh, I got away with things. Nothing happened. And it's not like nothing happened. The universe is trying to give you time to reflect, transform, and align with the divine nature. When people don't change, more crazy situations start to happen until you can end it up, God forbid, in the eye of the entire world, and now feeling the entire embarrassment and plus the destruction of beautiful families, which is like a very painful too, because now the embarrassment is not only for them, it's imagine their kids. That's very sad. I mean, it really hurt my heart. Anyway, why wait until something so catastrophic happen into your life? Because we all know when we do something that we need to change and transform. We got away with things, and then people believe I can keep on going. But it's never like that, because right now, as I mentioned, the universe is speeding up to push people to transform, especially, I mean, of course, both men and women, but if men are misusing their power because they're supposed to be the one channeling male energy, is gonna say, hey, I'm giving you some type of power and you are misusing it. So we have to give you a sentence. It's same thing, like as above, so below. We have a court in the physical reality and we have a divine court in the spiritual reality. Say thank you when something like this happens. It's the best thing that could happen because it's giving you still an opportunity to transform. Yeah, all these horrible feelings, but imagine when people, because I know situations where somebody even lost their life. That's horrible because there is no way back. So that was my first thought. Then, of course, I saw a video of a guy saying that this other man actually stole a lot of money, did a lot of bad things, trick, manipulate, misuse, use people, and then at the end left them broken and suffering in pain. And he was like, F you, I got what I want. This is horrible too because, as I mentioned, if you're misusing because you have the power of the word, you convince people, you trick people, you misuse them, you take whatever you want, you believe you're powerful, nobody's gonna see your things. The universe is always keeping track of the things people do. And this is why all my videos, I don't do my videos to scare people. I do my videos to let them know you can prevent things because you can delete all that bad things to happen to you and transform to a new reality with certain tools I share. But first you need to have the awareness, and first you really need to have the desire to change, because some people say like, yeah, let me get this tools, but they just do it to get away with things again, and it's not going to happen either. If people don't have the really the really heartfelt desire to transform, then the universe come and give you a sentence. So before to say, judge the guy or whatever, it's an amazing opportunity because it's clearly, it's not a wake-up call only for him. It's a wake-up call to the collective. It's like a warning sign. The universe is sending to everybody to say, I'm giving you a chance to correct anything that is not aligned with your divine nature. Remember, it's never about perfection. It's about to align as better as you can and to avoid the things that we clearly know. Like we know what is wrong. We clearly know lack of integrity, lack of values, using people, taking advantage of others. Because when people do these kind of things, it's like, I have to take this from this person, I have to abuse this person. Yes, because they don't believe in the divine nature. They don't believe God, the universe, or whatever you want to call it, is there channeling something amazing to them. So they have to steal, they have to take advantage, they have to abuse people. So the universe has to come and do something so dramatic. So I could go on and on, but to not make this video so long, it's very painful, a situation like I cannot really imagine, like their family member, their child, the spouse, like feeling those horrible sensations and feelings only because somebody was not able to correct and have restriction of their ego nature. Don't let this happen to you. Don't let this happen to you. Use this opportunity to transform and get, instead of being in the eye of something so horrible, being in the eye of the universe and the entire collective as someone people will admire and will use as an idol. I hope this helped you a lot, and as always, I wish you a day full of miracles. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.